Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about UCP600 Article 19. This article deals with a crucial aspect of international trade, the transport document covering at least two different modes of transport. Before we start, please note that in this presentation only these blue colored highlighted portions are taken from UCP600 article, and rest of the things which are mentioned under example or explanation are prepared by me for your clarification and better understanding. So don't get confused and let's start the explanation. First, let us understand different modes of transport. As mentioned under explanation section, sea, rail, road and air shipments are modes of transport. So when a transport document presented with at least two different mode of transport, then Article 19 will apply for scrutinizing that document. The transport document may consist of rail and road shipment, or road and sea shipment, or air and sea shipment, and likewise sometimes it may consist of more than two different modes of transport also. Now, point number A of Article 19 states that a transport document covering at least two different modes of transport, multimodal or combined transport document, however named, must appear to. Here I will pause. From this line, we understand that this transport document may be named as multimodal or combined transport document. Now, what is the meaning of the words however named? It means transport document may be named with any other similar wordings, or it may not be mentioned any such name. It is completely okay if the document is not at all named with any such words like multimodal transport document or combined document or bill of lading, etc. This line states that name is not important. However, it should comply with other points which is mentioned below. Here, what first point states? It says transport document must indicate the name of the carrier and be signed by. For now, we will understand the meaning of this meaning of the phrase indicate the name of the carrier. Let's see the picture of a transport documents where carrier name is mentioned as XYZ shipping line, and by this word carrier we can easily identify that XYZ shipping line is carrier. However, just imagine that carrier word is not mentioned here and only XYZ shipping line is mentioned here. Then we can only assume that this name may be of carrier, but we cannot be 100% sure and we cannot do the scrutiny basis assumption. So identification of carrier is mandatory. Now, say for example, on top of the documents, name of the carrier is mentioned. If we refer the place of the name of the carrier is not mentioned on top of the document, and if we refer the place of the signature, from this we can identify that XYZ shipping line has signed the documents under capacity of carrier. So even if nothing is mentioned on top of the documents, we can accept this document as we are able to identify from the signature that carrier name is XYZ shipping line. Now next clause. You need to read with previous line. Transport document must appear to indicate the name of the carrier and signed by the carrier or named agent for or on behalf of the carrier, or the master or named agent for on behalf of the master. So this clause says who can sign the transport document and under which capacity. Firstly, carrier can sign this transport document. Secondly, master can sign this transport document. Thirdly, a named agent on behalf of carrier or on behalf of master can sign the transport document. Now, look at the examples given below. In first picture, someone has signed the document and capacity is mentioned as carrier. But just focus here that we cannot identify the name clearly. We can only see some signature is available. So, whenever this signature is present under capacity of the carrier, remember identification of the name of the carrier from any other place of the document is also mandatory. Now, if this signature omits to mention the capacity as carrier, then this will be a discrepant document. Now, refer the second picture. Here again, someone has signed the document and capacity is mentioned as master. But we are not able to identify the name of the master. As per UCP clause, name of the master is not required. Just read the clause again. It states career name should be identified and name of the and named agent can sign the document. But nowhere it stated that named master should be present on the document or named master should sign the document. So this is acceptable if capacity is mentioned as master. Now refer the third picture. Here the person signed has clearly mentioned the name and capacity. Here ABC company is the name of the agent and agent has signed on behalf of the carrier. Now just imagine that this signature omits to mention the name ABC company. However, other words which is mentioned here as agent on behalf of the carrier are mentioned. In that case, it will be a discrepant document as agent has to be a named agent. Name of agent is mandatory. Now imagine another example. Here only it is mentioned ABC company as agent. Okay. However, on behalf of the carrier or on behalf of the master is not mentioned here. Then again it is a discrepant document as we are not able to identify the capacity and agent does not have power to sign the document. He can only sign on behalf of master or on behalf of carrier. Next clause. Any signature by the carrier, master or agent must be identified as that of carrier, master or agent. So we have already discussed this in previous examples. Identification of the capacity of signature is mandatory. Look at the example here. Signature is available. However, we cannot identify who has signed the document, whether it is a master or agent. Next, any signature by an agent must indicate whether the agent has signed for or on behalf of the carrier or for on behalf of the master. This also we have discussed. Just refer example below. First image says ABC company is an agent who has signed the document on behalf of carrier. So this is acceptable. Second image states ABC company has signed the document as agent. However, he has not mentioned whether he has signed on behalf of carrier or on behalf of master. So it is not acceptable. It is discrepant. That's all for today. I'll discuss about rest of the article in second part. As this article is too big and understanding this article is very important. I'm trying to explain this in detail, which making my video longer. So I'll post the second part of the video in future. I hope you have liked the explanation. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our future videos. Until next time, Take care and happy banking.